What is going on, guys? Dizzy Dan here. Welcome back into the channel and welcome to episode 61 of Disney Fiasco. 61 episodes of my favorite show, and I heard some echo. It's fine. Episode 61 of these episodes. I'm super excited. I know my partner channel, Walt from Mouse Talk, is live right now. But he will be jumping on here very, very soon after Sports Night. It's so good to have everybody here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And we've got some amazing guests joining me today for episode 61. And actually, I'm going to throw you in a little bit of a surprise. After Disney Fiasco, after this hour, I'm going to bring some special guests on afterwards for a hangout as well. So it's going to be a Fiasco and a mega hangout back to back. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. Let's do this thing. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for tuning in. I will say hi to you in just a second. But first, I have two wonderful, wonderful special guests who I've wanted on here for quite a long time. First and foremost, I want to say hello and welcome to Christy from Christy's Corner. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm super excited to have you on. Welcome into the stream.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be live with you.
Yeah, we've been playing this a long time, and I just we're going to talk about this smaller community as well, and how we got to know each other through this community in just a second. But equally, Cinderella Loves Disney. Again, Alicia, I'm super excited to have you on as well. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to have this awesome episode with both of you. So welcome in, Alicia.
Thank you so much, Dan. I'm honored and so grateful that you're having me. Thank you.
No, thank you. And I'm kind of feeling a little bit left out. We're not wearing Minnie ears, but it will happen. Let's see who's in the chat. Samantha Lowe in the chat. Welcome into the stream. Adam from Adamsland. Mike Wheeler. Welcome in, buddy. So good to see you. RobFuz. Donna Jaworski. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope you had a really wonderful birthday this week, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream I did for you. So thank you so much for all you do, and thank you and happy birthday. Zoe from Wishing Mouse is here. Disney Circus Girl is here. John B. Hazelton is here. My buddy Jack Jones, who beat me at golf this week. Welcome in, buddy. Dancers with Goofy, welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Pepper Tree Villa, PTV is in the house. Welcome in. So welcome in, everybody. So good to see everybody. We are going to be doing the top things that we just have to buy at Disney. Like the things that when we go to Disney, or if we like shop online for Disney, what are some of the things that we just have to buy, have to have in our collection, whether it's food related, because obviously I have to talk about food, or merchandise related. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So I hope you guys sit back and enjoy our topic on things we just must buy when we go to Walt Disney World or Disneyland. LCMC channel, welcome into the stream. So good to see. Thank you so much. I haven't welcome into the channel. I haven't seen you before, so welcome in. Someone else joined the stream. Lorena Zapata, welcome into the stream as well. So if you never watched Disney Fiasco before, this is how the show works. We go round, figuratively, the table and discuss the things, in this case, what we would love to buy at Disney, whether it's something that's collectible, whether it's some sort of clothing, food item. That's what we're going to be talking about. And Mike Wheeler says, I know Disney does #1, bottled water. We will talk about bottled water at some point because I hate buying bottled water at Disney. Ray J, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. I'm going to start with Christy. Now, Christy, what's the #1 thing when you go to Disney that you just like have to buy? What's one thing that you just like, right, when I see it, I've got to get it?
My #1 are any kind of mystery pins, and then festival or party exclusive pins, because that's just my favorite. You can only get those in the parks unless, they go to the outlets. But most of the time they sell out before they can even get to the outlets. So definitely festival specific and party specific pins, and then mystery pins, because I just can't help myself. Mystery boxes, you just can't. You have to open them.
So pins was my #1 on my list. Alicia? I think
pins is mine as well. Actually, #1 at least.
Yeah, mine as well. So I think we could just talk about pins for like the first part of this, because let's be honest, I think we all are big Disney pins fans, and there are a lot of people here in the chat who love their Disney pins as well. Wendy from Happiness and Sweet Tea, welcome into stream. Noah, my super mod, welcome into stream as well. So, Christy, what, when you see like these exclusive pins, and let's say it's something like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or something Christmassy related, they always have like a selection. Do you go for all of them, or the ones that you just like have to specifically buy, or is there a theme of which ones that you buy? What do you normally go for?
Well, Halloween is my favorite season. And I'm saying season because Halloween's a season. Yes, fall's a season, but Halloween is a season. October 1st to October 31st. If I can sneak it in before October 1st, I will, but my husband's usually like, come on now. So Halloween, anything Halloween, I will try to get all of them, but I always try to budget it. So like the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, I think I purchased like 4 boxes and I still do not have all the pins from last year, and I hate myself for it. And then of course the Halloween party itself, the festival, the Food and Wine Festival mystery pins, like the park badges. I love those. I got every single one of those. And anything that is Nightmare Before Christmas, if I don't have that pin, I'm on that pin.
See, if only Meg was here, because she loves the Nightmare Before Christmas. And last year was the 25th anniversary. And I don't know if you guys had it in the US, but in the UK, we had the Nightmare Before Christmas limited edition pin unboxings here in the UK.
The Zoom heads?
No, they're actual figures from the movies, but they're all silver. Like they're all like, there's no color. It's like the chasers.
Yeah.
And I got the mayor and the 3. I call them the 3 Stooges. I can't remember their exact names, but I got them, and I just like, I have to like get these to Meg or somebody who loves The Nightmare Before Christmas, because don't get me wrong, I love the movie, but these are like Meg or somebody all over. LSU Mum, welcome into the stream. Greg from Greg's Disney Adventures, welcome into the stream. D Hazel, gosh, you're up at 1 a.m. too. Welcome into the stream.
You're talking about these?
Which ones?
Those right here.
Oh, yep, those ones. Those exact ones. They're awesome. I love those ones as well.
Yeah, I have 4. I have 4 of them.
Dre Houston, welcome into the stream, and Pam's fan, welcome in as well. Yeah, I love that selection. So Night Before Christmas, Halloween, so anything related to that, right? Anything like that?
Yes, everything Halloween related I'm all over it, always.
Awesome. Laurie French, welcome in, and Dave Houston, welcome into the stream. Mouse Talk sent me. Well, thank you, Mouse Talk. Kate Atwood, welcome into the stream as well. Alicia, what about you? What are some of the pins that you have to go for? Is there certain sets that you go for? What kind of thing for you?
For me, it's definitely Cinderella. No surprise there. Cinderella. But also what I really enjoy is if I go like during an anniversary year, I have to get like something commemorative from that, whether it's a magnet, a pin, whatever it is, just so that I can always remember that, hey, during that celebration or that year, I was there.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of like remembering, specific years, especially like maybe some people who are fortunate to go every year, they remember something from that year, or, remember going to maybe back in the day, remember going on a certain attraction from that year or something. That'd be pretty cool, like an extinct attraction, or having the or having a pin that has the date on it. I have one from like 2017 with Donald. So yeah, I love that as well. So Cinderella and special occasion pins. For me, I normally go for like either extinct attractions or extinct like Disney movies. Like I have like J. Thaddeus Toad from like the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride kind of thing. I go with like the old Epcot symbols. I promise they're not scrapper bins, they're actual real ones. And then I also go for ones that mean a lot to me. So I have Disney's Contemporary Resort pin, the resort that I stayed at, so the resort that I worked at. So I try and go for more symbolic ones, but then if there's any cool ones, that I'll just go for it. So I'm gonna go around the table again. You got to tell me what your this might be a tricky question. What your favorite Disney pin is, like of all time. You got to just either go for it or no top three. Just it's got to be one. I'm gonna come with Christy first. What is your number one pin that you just adore?
This one, and it glows in the dark. This one right here. It's from the 75th anniversary, so I got it last year. It's a jumbo pin. It's like the size of my hand.
I was gonna say that's one pin.
That's one pin. It's a pin on pin. So it's got like the pin on pin. It's got
cool.
3 prongs, and it never stays on my board. It falls off constantly because it's so heavy.
Gee, that is so cool. Is it a limited edition? Is that only how many of which of those?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, 1,500.
But that's none. That's like not a lot at all, is it? Jeez. I know some people have got those jumbo pins. I really want a jumbo pin, but some of them can be quite bank affiliated with me.
The pin.
Be happy.
This pin, I can't remember how much it was in the parks, but I wasn't there, so I ordered it through a personal shopper. It cost me $70. It's a very expensive pin.
I remember going to so cast members have their own kind of discount store called Cast Connection, and it's all for like either the items that are not sold in the parks anymore or are slightly damaged, and there's kind of this whole massive pin wall. And I see one of these jumbo pins, and I don't know, it looked pretty good. Like it was like a Lion King themed one, and it was from like $180 to like $50, and I was like, I'm still not gonna pay $50 for it.
Yeah, this is the only pin I've spent that much on. All my other pins, I think I've probably spent like 20 on a pin before, but other than that, like this is the only one. But it's Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite, and I will drop some money for Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nice. And Alicia, have you got a favorite pin or?
Oh my gosh, Dan, what are you asking me to do is commit blasphemy? I love all of them, but I guess if I had to pick one, it's the most recent one that I got is the DSSH release with the wedding couples, and I didn't have any pin with both the Prince and Cinderella in the wedding attire, and I most recently acquired that, so I'm really happy to have gotten that one. So I'll pick that one.
Nice. I like it. A lot of people are loving the Disney pins in the chat. Let's see. Does anyone have the first issue Disney pin? Says Drake Houston. I don't have it. Samantha Lowe says we have that pin. I'm assuming she's referring to Christie's Nightmare Before Christmas pin, which is pretty cool. So Dana and Samantha also have that pin, which is pretty cool. And everyone is kind of shocked how big that pin is, which is pretty cool. My son would love that pin, Christina, as well. So yeah, lots of fun pins there. My favorite pin has to be a pin that I didn't actually buy. My parents were in Los Angeles and they were in like a thrift store, and they found a authentic real Disney Imagineering pin. And so they brought it back from LA, and I was like, wait, you found this in a thrift store? And they were like, yeah, we found it in a thrift store. And there's like, it had the authentic backing, it had everything. And I'm just like, this is crazy. It's on one of my videos where I look at my entire pin collection, and it's real. And I'm just like, how did this end up in a thrift store?
I'll have to go back and look at that video because I want to see it.
It's tiny. It's like this big. It's literally nothing. It's crazy. Amy from AJC Magic TV, welcome into stream as well. So good to see you too. So look, Disney pins I think has to be on our list, because I think for somebody who's never done pin trading, I think it's something that is kind of a big missed opportunity, because there's so much joy and variety of coming from doing something like this. You know, even though you could be like not a big fan of the movies but love the parks, and you can collect park themed pins, you can get specific character themed pins, you can get so much. And I think pins is just a really great way of just kind of not throwing it out there like making a shrine of Disney stuff. You could just have it on a pin board and just show how much you love Disney through pins, and I think it's great.
What we did when we started doing the pin trading, because my kids love it. Our first year, they bought pins. They bought the nice, expensive pins. And they're like, "We want to trade." It's like, "Not those, you're not."
Yeah.
So we went with a starter kit, because the starter kits, you've got your lanyard and 4 pins. And then we went to the outlet and bought like the $1.99 pins. And I was like, "Okay, these you can trade." So we did it that way and started trading that way. And I probably have like a big bag of 25 pins that are trading pins.
Yeah. I'm trying to build up my trading pin bag so we can go around the parks and be like, "Hey, I like your pen. Hey, I like that one," and trade.
It's so funny. When I first heard about pin trading years ago, I did not have any understanding about it at all. And I could not figure out, why would someone want to trade the pin? It's like, if you bought a pin you like, why would you want to trade it? But now that I've gotten a lot more into the whole community, I understand.
Oh, absolutely. And also, like, I like to buy a lot of those mystery pouches, the small pouches. And, you could get literally anything from those. And if you don't like it, you can always, trade with a cast member because they'll never say no. So it's easy. The Tactical Traveler says, "Unfortunately, the thing I can't resist buying at Disney isn't pins, it's snacks, food, and booze." And who else is saying? "We know that Disney food is on Disney Dan's list," says Kay Atwood. "Stops taking stuff off my list," and we'll talk about it in a bit. Awesome. So that was a great pick, Christy. I think everybody knew that we were going to go to Disney pins at some point. But Alicia, what was, apart from Disney pins, what's something else that you kind of go for when you buy something at the parks?
Yeah, well, the other thing, like I mentioned, is definitely a magnet. Every time I go, I have a magnet on my refrigerator as well, so I can commemorate that. I kind of made a list. So I was like, let me make sure I write down everything. Definitely ears, because I've gotten into ears a lot more now as well.
So I'm sure we'll come to ears in a minute, but we'll obviously do one by one. So let's just stick with why magnet? I'm just so curious. Magnets for? Do you choose the ones that you could put a photo inside, or is there a theme with magnets, or just?
I did get one that I could put a photo inside when my nieces were really young and we took them. I do have a one like that that's on my refrigerator, but usually just one that has the year, again, to just commemorate the year that I was there, or if it's during a celebration.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I'm the same. I bought, when I was like in 2002, we went there. We went to the Kennedy Space Center and we went to Disney. And I brought back these two magnets that I gave to my grandfather and put pictures inside of them. Because it's a magnet that you could put a photo inside. And we still have that. He still has them on his fridge. I'm just like, how young was I when we took these pictures to put inside these magnets on the fridge? It's crazy. And I think they're great memorabilia as well. And also they're inexpensive, I don't think, as much as compared to other things. It's quite a nice thing to collect.
Yeah.
Christy, magnets or do you not go for the magnets?
I think I only have one magnet, and it was because I got it in a box. So my second one is actually shirts, and specifically festival and party shirts. I was actually going to wear my Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween shirt, but because I lost 60 pounds, it's way too big. So I wore a different shirt.
Well, congratulations on losing 60 pounds.
Thanks.
So what shirt are we rocking today?
This one says, "I wanted to be a pirate, but I couldn't get my ship together."
Loving the hidden meanings there. Because it's funny that you said that, because the first one that I was going to talk about was t-shirts. Because you know what? I think instead of buying something that's, an object that you could put on the shelf, you're even more of a Disney fan when you buy Disney t-shirts. And a top tip, go to the Character Warehouse for authentic Disney t-shirts, because that is where you're going to get some really great stuff as well there. But Disney have been on top of their game with t-shirts. So many incredible designs that you go and watch people's live streams or videos where they're like going around the parks and showing all these incredible t-shirt designs that Disney are putting out. It's great. I think they're doing such a great job. Pete McDevitt, welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. And Zippity Doodah says, I have a few t-shirts with the winky face, so I'm assuming you have quite a few. Ryan from the Shet family, welcome in, buddy. So good to see you too. So I put t-shirts down on my list because there's so many different designs that you can have. And you get this. I've got the Peter Pan one saying, I'm so fly. I love that one. I think it's great. It's like bright green, pretty nice. And Peter Pan is like my favorite character. So I was like, I've got to buy that. Trix Young, welcome into the stream as well. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. But like it's come to a point now where I have like my regular t-shirts in one pile in my cupboard, and then my Disney t-shirts on the other side in my cupboard because I've got too many. Actually, there's never too many, but it's still good. But I still have like some from the year. I've got one from 2017. I've got loads of different characters on it. It's great, and you know, it actually saves room on the shelves instead of buying things like plushes and stuff like that. So
I actually have that same problem. I have two drawers. I have one drawer that's all my 5K t-shirts because you get a free t-shirt when you sign up for a 5K. You're paying $35, so I mean, that goes in towards the t-shirt. And then the second drawer is nothing but one side's all Disney and the other side's all Harry Potter.
I've got to get you a t-shirt from the Harry Potter Studios because it's like down the road from me.
Yes.
So
I'm a medium.
Touring the Galaxy is here. John and Dana, welcome into the stream, guys. So good to see you. Alicia, what about you? What about the Disney t-shirts?
I would say I have gotten a few while I was at the park, but I've actually collected more since I haven't been at the park.
Right.
Just because it's something I like wearing on the weekends now, just anytime I can. And then, of course, when I film, I always try to wear a Disney shirt. So it works out.
It does work out. And also, you know, I feel like back in the day, like Disney t-shirts weren't as stylish as they are now. I think they've gone really far beyond to make them like really nice and comfortable. Like they're using I feel like they're using softer material, and just instead of charging us like $35 for a t-shirt, it's actually worth $35 rather than something you could pick up at like the thrift store.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. One of my favorite stories that I tell everybody is so at Cast Connection, there was, do you remember the show that was before Rivers of Light at Animal Kingdom, which was inspired by the Jungle Book? It was like a really limited show that lasted maybe a couple of weeks.
My first time at Animal Kingdom was in 2017, so I don't remember it at all.
Right. Well, before Animal Kingdom became a nighttime park, they did a Jungle Book like show, like nighttime show, before they created Rivers of Light. And what they did, they had some limited merchandise celebrating the Jungle Book movie, the new one, the live action one, and the show that they were doing. So I go to Cast Connection, where cast members go to shop, and I see only one of these like tank top Jungle Book like show like shirts, like it was a tank top, and I'm almost certain it was a women's shirt. And I was just like, wait, this is the only one they have? It's an XL? I'm gonna buy it.
No, I do it, yeah, for sure.
I bought it. I was just like, okay, and then I took it home and I put it on. I was like, it looks pretty good. It's hot. It's Florida. It worked out fine. So
have you seen the Goofy raglan? It's like a off-white, and it says Goofy and a number, and then it's like orange raglan sleeves in the outlets. That's a women's shirt, and my husband was like, I want that shirt. And I was like, yeah, embrace it.
Everything is now unisex. K-Out says, my favorite t-shirts reads, I am 99% sure I am a Disney villain. Hopefully the 1% triumphs. But yeah, absolutely. Disney t-shirts for sure. That was the first one on my list, apart from the Disney pins. So Christy, we're going to come back to you. What would be another one that you
The next one on my list is snacks, and specifically, I think we're like on the same wavelength here. Specifically, I watch DFB Guide constantly, and they're always pointing out the best snacks for whatever festival you're going to, the best snacks in each park, and I make it a point to go and get at least 4 of every in every single park. Before I am like, okay, I've maxed out. We literally, you know how like if you get the Disney dining plan, you never use up all your snack credits and you have to cash them out. We used up every single one of them and actually turned 3 of our quick service into snack credits last year.
Nice. See, this is why I chose inviting you on the show, because I knew you would go to food before me, which is great because I'm so down for the Disney snacks. And doing the 4 snacks in one park, do it. And honestly, DFB Guide, Disney Food Blog, like come on, I'm like the food guy here. Like just come on.
Just hire Dan.
Just hire me. Come on, let's go. What we'll do is, like the Piz, we'll go round and we'll talk about our favorite snacks that you got to buy. But Alicia, are you on board with that? Are you like, right, you got to buy all these different snacks around?
Not all these different ones. No, I just have one specific, but I'm gonna wait and before I share it until you go around because it's my best one.
Hopefully we don't take it before you before you say it. Perfectly Cat, welcome into the stream, and RobFuz, my partner on the channel, welcome into the stream too, my friend. Great to see you. Right, so Christy, what is some of the snacks that you have to actually, you know what, I'm gonna make it even tougher. You got to choose one snack from each park.
You can't make me choose one.
Okay, 3. I'll do your challenge.
1 from each park.
4 snacks from each park. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, between 1 to 3 snacks per park. Like, what are some of the ones when you go to those parks, you'll be like, "Yep, I've got to have that."
Okay, I can do this. I think I'm going to start with Animal Kingdom because my 2 favorite snacks are in there. And that would be the Night Blossom and the Lumpia. And you can get it at the exact same place. And I usually eat it and drink at the same time. It is definitely crazy flavorful when you have those 2 things combined.
And you know what? I feel like it's one of the only times where you can have a food item and depending on the time of the day, it tastes better for some reason. You have it at night surrounded by the beautiful, like, Pandora lighting and having I'm going to butcher the name, Lupa Lupa and the Night Blossom. Oh, it's just the most amazing thing. It's great.
Yes. And if you can, they have one that I think they put like a rum or something in it. And that one I got one night when I was there. And it's just as good as the non-alcoholic one. Maybe better, just depending.
Depending if you are a drinker or not.
Right.
Of course. Okay, so the Night Blossom and what's it called? The
Lumpia or
Lumpia, blah, blah, blah.
It's a pineapple cream cheese spring roll.
Yeah, and I believe Corey from Corey Meets World tried it last week, and he said it's really good.
Yes,
so I believe him.
It's messy, but it's really good. Okay, so that's Animal Kingdom. I think I can actually pick one from Epcot, and it's the filet in the Canada Pavilion, the little sample size, because that's considered a snack.
If that's considered a snack, I'm going to be there every single day.
It's totally considered a snack during festival time at the kiosks. It's a snack credit.
Nice, I'm so going. Definitely. And Hollywood Studios?
Hollywood Studios, I've tried Mickey pretzels at all the parks, and the ones at Hollywood Studios for me, for some reason, taste better. So I'd say the Mickey pretzel with the cheese. So salted Mickey pretzel with the cheese.
You're absolutely right. You cannot have a Mickey pretzel without the warm cheese like dipping.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the tough one, Magic Kingdom.
Actually, this one's not tough. It's Not the Dole Whip, but the Dole Whip swirl, where it's got the vanilla soft serve mixed in with
Ah, the
Dole Whip.
mix. You're a mixer.
Yeah.
With the vanilla and the pineapple soft serve.
Yep.
Nice picks. I approve of all of them, and I'm going to try that fillet. Alicia, right, we built this all up.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, wait. First, I have to say the Tactical Traveler is saying that it's called Pongo Lumpia. Does that sound right?
Sounds
Pongo
right.
Lumpia?
Sounds
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys both know I've never been to Walt Disney World yet. I do hope to get there one day. So I've only been to Disneyland. So I'm going to pick one like Christy did. I've got one at Disneyland and then one at California Adventure.
Okay,
so the one at Disneyland, the number one, and I literally will have 3 or 4 of them during a trip, churros. I cannot get churros out here in the Midwest.
See, I've heard that. Well, it's not really. I've heard like it is like you can only get churros at Disneyland. Like they are known for having the best churros.
Yes, they really do. And now they've come out with so many different variety of flavors and different sprinklings of sugar that you can get. And people that have tasted them say they taste completely realistic, like whatever flavor or theme they're going for. So, so that's the Disneyland one. The California park. Now, I know this place isn't there anymore, and this is going to sound really ridiculous, but they used to have a place where they would make handmade, fresh tortillas. You'd go to like this little tortilla place and you'd walk through and they would literally make it and you'd see it on the conveyor belt. And when you got done, they gave you a little pack of them for free. And they tasted amazing. And I love a nice, fresh, good tortilla. And it was like a perfect snack for in between a meal.
I've never heard that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
So
not there
cool.
anymore.
Nah,
Yeah, they turned it into, I think, a Ghirardelli chocolate type of place now. But
I'm down for
it was
that.
really great.
I'm down for the Ghirardelli. Awesome picks.
Donna says that homemade tortillas are amazing, and I have to agree. I worked at a Mexican restaurant for a while, and they made them handmade, and they are so good.
See, we in the UK, we don't eat a lot of Mexican food. Like it's just something that we just don't really associate a lot of ourselves with. Like I know how much like Americans love Mexican food. It's kind of like us British people loving Indian food. It's like kind of the same like relationship that we have. So like you'll see all us British guys just go for like a curry like every week. And I feel like that's kind of like the same. The love of Americans loving Mexican food is like the same as us loving like Indian food. So I just want to I really want tortillas now.
Well, and I love tortilla and I do love Mexican food, but I am married to a Hispanic, so it kind of works out.
Nice. As many tortillas as you want. That's awesome.
What you really need to try, and maybe it's just me, other people may not like it, but Tex-Mex. That's like, I call Tex-Mex. You can really only find it in Texas, to be quite honest, because it's like Americanized Mexican food, and it's right there. I mean, it's like right in between American food and Mexican food, and it's so good. It's my favorite Mexican, and it's not real Mexican. It's Tex-Mex.
I'm gonna have to try. I have tried American style Chinese food, and
that's not the same.
That's definitely interesting to say the least. But I'm gonna have to try. Adam from Adam's Land, who's from the north of England. Oy vey. No, I'm kidding, buddy. He says, speak for yourself. I love Mexican food. I'm not saying that British people don't like Mexican food, but I feel like we love of Indian food is kind of like the same as Americans love like Mexican food. That's kind of like the obsession in terms of food from other cultures in that way. Donna Jaworski says, that's true, Dan. I mean, you only had your first taco a year ago, for goodness sake. Yeah, I had my first taco last year, and it had pickles on it. Yeah.
Oh, dude, pickles on a taco?
Oh, Christy, you've you've missed this. You can actually. So go back on my Disney Food Friday playlist, and it's the 3rd episode. But I did a live stream from Pecos Bill in the Magic Kingdom, and for like 3 months before then, I've been telling people that I've never had a taco before. So I go to Pecos Bill, and friends of mine called the Vipery Project, a great channel who are really just a wonderful family, and Ed bought me these tacos. And if you've ever been to Pecos Bills, they don't give you all the filling inside. It's just the meat and the shells. So you have to go fill it up yourself at the Fixins Bar. So I take them over to the Fixins Bar, and logically, being the person who's I feel like I've got quite a logical brain, I'm like, everything out on the Fixins Bar surely must go in a taco, right? So otherwise they wouldn't put it out there. Like, it wouldn't make any sense to me. Why would they put something out that doesn't belong in a taco? So I put lettuce and sour cream and some salsa and jalapenos, and then I put pickles on it. And I just see the chat. I was streaming at the time, and I just see the chat going like, damn, what are you doing? No pickles. This is wrong. This is not right. This is absurd. And I wasn't paying any attention to it because I was concentrating on filling up my tacos. So I take it back to the table, and speaking of which, Cargo619 is here, and she actually calls me Pickle for this reason. That's her nickname for me. And I look over to Minnie, Ed's wife, and she just gives me the strangest. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, pickles don't go on tacos?" So I'm like, I didn't know. Like, how am I meant to know? No one's ever told me this before because I've never had one before. So I'm like, I'm not going to start fishing them out. I'm just going to go for it. And I take a bite, and actually, it was really delicious. I'm just saying.
Wait, were these like dill pickles? Like straight up dill pickle?
They're just they're just pickles, like proper pickles, like you get in like a cheeseburger. Like, that's.
I'm like, pickles. I mean, it sounds gross, but if you think about it, you've got ground beef, you got cheese, you've got your shell, whether or not it's a bun or a shell. I mean, I guess
Logic. That's why I was like, why would they put it out if it doesn't belong in the taco?
Well, don't they serve stuff other than tacos? Do they? I've never been in there.
They serve nachos, but you don't put pickles on nachos, do you?
I mean, I guess you could. I see people put pickles on pizza, which it looks gross too.
Yeah, no, but that's involving Italians now. You don't want to Italians. They trust me. I've been going to Italy and being like, hey, can I put pineapple on pizza? Although I never put pineapple on pizza. But they're like, they'll throw you out at the restaurant if you say something like that. So Alex Brunner, welcome into the stream. So good to see you too. So yeah, so if you want to watch that stream of me putting pickles on tacos from last year, it's in my Disney Food Friday playlist. It's a lot of fun. You'll laugh. I'm telling you right now, you will laugh. Detroit Disney Duo, welcome into the stream as well. You cannot get pickle soda. I don't think I would ever want to try a pickle soda, if I'm honest. Right, we went way off topic.
Steve and his buddies, like Steve and Chef and all them, didn't they drink like pickle juice one night on their stream?
Oh, they probably have. Corey Meets World, welcome into the stream, buddy. So good to see you. Corey, you are welcome to come in on the Hangouts at 9 o'clock. I sent you the link in the chat in the Hangout group on Twitter. So if you feel free to come in at 9 o'clock, feel free to, my friend. So snacks. So we've had churros and tortillas. We really escalated from there, didn't we? We've gone all around Walt Disney World. I'm going to do, like, everybody knows that I love Disney food. So I'm going to very quickly just give you two of which that I just have to buy when I go to Disney. One of which is a variation of a Dole Whip, whether it's an actual Dole Whip or a citrus swirl or a Peter Pan's float or something along those lines, something where it's nice, there's a soft serve on the top and some sort of, juice or soda on the bottom, cools you down. It's a must-have. Normally I go with Dole Whip, but I have fallen in love with the Peter Pan float. It is just delicious. It's great. And surprisingly, one of my favorite things that I have to have every single day, I'm not even kidding you, every single day I go to Disney, I buy a slushie.
Which kinds? What kind of, like, where do you get the slushies?
I do like a slushy tour of Magic Kingdom.
Oh, nice.
I started like Cosmic Rays and I get the slushy there. I go to Pecos Bills, get a slushy there. I go to like everywhere and get a slushy. I could easily get through like 3 or 4 a day because I just love them so much.
Oh my gosh, that's way too much sugar for me.
Oh, it's bad. And there was a time I was in Magic Kingdom. I was with 5 of my friends, and I go up to the Cheshire Cafe next to the Mad Tea Party ride, and I go 5 strawberry slushies, please. And she's like, "Oh, what's the occasion? Why are you buying so many?" I'm like, "It's our first day as a cast member. Like, it's pretty cool. It's awesome." And she goes, "Here you go," and she gives us like 5 free slushies, and I'm just like, that's
Oh my
awesome.
God.
And I've like just fallen in love with slushies.
Magic moment.
So who got you hooked on them then, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about them. I just like them because they're so sweet and just like really nice and cool. That will cool you down during the day. It's just so nice. The Tactical Traveler says, I just tried Red's Revenge, which is a variation of the Dole Whip. I liked it better than the Peter Pan float. I'm going to have to try that. Dancers with Goofy says, slushies are a must-have in the summer. I totally agree. Joey from Joey's World, welcome into the stream, buddy. So good to see you too. So thank you so much for stopping by as well. If I haven't said hi to you already, welcome into the stream. Disney Nerd Herders, welcome into the stream as well. Charlie, we were on a Slushy World Tour too this past trip. See, it's not just me. So many great Disney snacks out there, but a slushie. Like, I know Corey is here from Corey Meets World. He knows how much I love Disney chicken nuggets. Disney chicken nuggets and the slushie. You can't go wrong right there. I'm telling you right now, that is a great lunch for me. Timothy Ray Waters, welcome into stream as well. As we're wrapping up the first hour, I just want to let everybody know that straight after this stream, as soon as this hour's finished, I'm going to be inviting more people on for a mega hangout. We're gonna have a lot of fun, so don't go anywhere. People are gonna come in and join for a nice, awesome chat. Just anything Disney, madness, shenanigan related. Jim from More Sunshine, please welcome into the stream as well. So I'm going to ask you this now. What is something that you definitely will not ever buy when it comes to Disney? So what's something you'll never, ever buy at Disney? Just don't take the one off my list because everybody knows I'm going to go for a rant in a minute. I'm going to come with Christy first.
Mine is sadly Tsum Tsums.
Okay.
They're just so little and so expensive. I mean, they're cute. If somebody gives me one, I'm like, oh, this is cute. But I feel like for how tiny, I've got one. For how tiny these things are, they are not worth the money that you pay for them. But this one's adorable. I got this one in a swap box, and he is so cute.
That's cool.
But
the only place where I think they're actually reasonable is at the Character Warehouse, where they're 99 cents.
That's reasonable.
Because there is pretty much just acrylic fur. Yeah, I have loads of Tsum Tsums. I don't know why I keep spending money on them. But I can see, why people sometimes get put off by them because of the price for what they are. I like the really big ones because you can actually use them as pillows, but the small ones, maybe, I don't know. Pepper Tree Villa says, Doug and I don't buy turkey legs. Well, they are, firstly, one, they are huge. And 2, the calories are insane. Like, you could have just one turkey leg and that'll be your calories for the day. And I'll be like, nope.
It's coming from the guy that drinks 4 slushies a day.
Exactly. I would rather have 4 slushies over 1 turkey leg. Just saying.
I hear you. I've actually never had the turkey leg. It seems weird for it to be so big.
Some people say it's not actually turkey, but I think it is. PJ, what is up, buddy? Now, let me tell you something. PJ, Zippity Doodad's son, He's just such an awesome guy. I'm giving you a massive shout out here, buddy. PJ, welcome into the stream, buddy. I hope you're doing well, and say hi to your dad for me. So welcome, PJ. So good to see you. Alicia, what about you? What is something you just, nope, never gonna buy?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I really haven't been into Tsum Tsums either, so I definitely kind of agree with that one. It's just something I've never been into, so I wouldn't buy it. But this one, I'm going to go on a little bit of a different scale. I wouldn't say that I just won't buy it. It's more like I can't justify or afford to, and I would love them, but it's those like Dooney and Burke bags. They're very, very expensive.
Okay.
I would love to have one, but I just can't justify spending that kind of money. So hopefully sometime, but usually I'm on kind of a budget. So I have to say that.
Now,
I'm guilty.
you're guilty.
I would love one. Like I said, I would love it, but I just can't quite do it.
Now, I'm not an expert on these. I'm not sure that's a big of a surprise of anybody. But I have heard how expensive they are. Here's the question though: with these Dooney and Burke bags, with the price that they are they really worth the money, or is it Disney? Because it's Disney, they can put it that price.
I love mine. I carry it every single day. It's about this big. I mean, it's small. I don't like really big purses,
right?
Because then they just weigh down my shoulder, and I'm like, ow. It's a Disney Vacation Club purse, the design from last summer. And I actually got it on sale. I think it was like $120, which is really cheap for a Dooney and Burke, even at that size.
Okay.
And I think it's 100% worth it.
Is it a separate company, or is it like a brand from Disney?
I mean, it's Dooney and Burke. It's not Loungefly. It's a Dooney and Burke.
Okay, so it's another company that is affiliated with Disney, so it's not Disney owned.
No.
Okay. See, that's my inexperience of knowing anything about this kind of stuff. So, but with that sort of price, it is worth, is fully worth the price of what you're paying for. I
mean, I've paid for Coach bags that about around the same price. I mean, if that bag had been like $300, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. But with it being $120, I was like, oh, it's the same price as like my Coach laptop bag. It's just a little smaller. Sure.
Yeah, I guess. Well, for me, the only similarity I can think of, I mean, it's completely way off the scale. It's the lightsabers at Galaxy's Edge.
No, I mean,
$200 for a lightsaber, but then
that's
see
totally
what
the
it
man
is.
version.
You see what it is, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is so worth $200.
Or the
toys. Boys and their toys. But I see, like, I know it's not really a comparison between a bag and a lightsaber, but it's kind of like the quality in which it involves the price. Like, is it worth the amount that you're paying for?
I mean, I would consider it comparable, because for a woman, a purse is kind of like a toy. It's their accessory. They have more than one. I have a bunch, but I use the same one because I like it.
Yeah.
And for you, it would be your toy. It's kind of like you would compare a woman's expensive purse to a guy's expensive electronic. So it's comparable, I think.
So whenever we're at Disney World, I'm sure you'll be rocking your Dooney and Burke purse, and I'll make sure I have my lightsaber on me as well.
Not in the parks. Only at the Disney Springs. I do not carry a purse into the parks. I actually rock my Harry Potter backpack. Nice.
I'm loving it. We'll have to talk more about Harry Potter soon, because big fan as well, obviously. Cool. So Dooney and Burke is a possibility. Something that considering buy, but obviously budgeting can be, a bit of an issue, which I guess is, I think people do struggle when they come to Disney and you see all the stuff that you want to buy, it does add up. So
right. And my Cinderella merchandise comes first, so
awesome. Right, my final pick, I think everybody was expecting this. I will never, ever, ever, ever. Here we go. Dan rant time. Hashtag Dan rant. Dan rant. I will never buy water in the parks. I will never buy water in the parks. One, well, it's ridiculously expensive, right? One Dasani bottled water costs $3.50. And what I call the not so smart water costs $5.50. And that ain't smart, because water for me is water. You can go, if there's a place, right? I understand, like, if you went to like a quick service and you'd have to pay for water, but you can get free ice water in any quick service restaurant in the whole of Disney World. You can get free ice water, so there's no reason whatsoever getting a Dasani or a not so smart water at the parks. You can go to like Walmart down the street. You can go to Target and get like a case of like 12 for the same price of some not so smart water. I gotta keep calling it not so smart water because it's not called smart water because it costs $5.50. There's no logic in buying a bottle of water at Disney. I'm sorry. Like, you can even get one of those filtered water bottles where you can get rid of that weird taste that some of the ice water does have at Disney, and it is as fresh.
It's salt.
It's
The taste, it's like salt from there. I don't know. Does the ocean water get in there? But it tastes salty, and if you drink too much of that water, it will totally swell your ankles.
Yeah, but you can filter it, or you can, yeah. But even if you don't like the ice water at Disney, you can get like a case of 12 for the same price as one bottle of smart water for $5.50. You know, it's, don't waste, like, especially when I see people using their dining plan credit, like, you're wasting your snack credit on bottled water when you can buy a slushie or a Dole Whip or a churro, or come on, like, really? So that's my tiny rant, because I could go on all day about bottled water, because it should not be sold at the parks, because you can get free water or bring your own water. There you go. So as episode 61 comes to a close, is there anything else on your honorable mentions that you have to buy at Disney? Maybe what we'll do now is we'll go one by one again, run back through the list, like what was on your list, and we'll go from there. So Christy, what was your list looking like? What are some of the things that you have to buy when you go to Disney?
Mugs. I like
Nice.
mugs and Christmas ornaments, because I have 9 Christmas trees and one of them is dedicated to Disney.
Don't tell Pepper Tree Villa, because they're all they make a forest out of them as well.
They have 12, so they beat me out. But I do have 9.
With the 13 this year.
And like the one other thing, and I only have to get it once, and I'm okay with it, is a Starbucks coffee from there, and then have them put my channel name on the mug or on the cup.
I love that idea. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take that idea. Sorry.
Oh, go right ahead.
I totally agree. Getting a Starbucks at Disney, 100%. I don't know what it is. I don't drink a lot of Starbucks coffee here. But whenever I'm at Disney, I'm like, gotta go for a Starbucks every day.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I just make my own coffee here. I'll call it bulletproof coffee because I do keto and it has a bunch of crap in it. But yeah, I don't drink Starbucks unless I'm at Disney. And every time, I think I have a picture on my Instagram somewhere where I'm holding it up in front of the Chinese theater, and it has my name, Christy's Corner, on it. And she even drew a little heart.
That's great. I love that. That's so good. I will take that idea, but not with the heart thing.
Just tell them no heart.
just Disney Dan, no heart. There we go. And no, it has to be DIZNEYDAN, not DISNEY.
Yeah.
Got to get it right. Awesome. Love the list. And then obviously you put Disney pins, t-shirts, and snacks as well, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Alicia, what about your list?
Yeah, Christy took the two that I haven't mentioned because I definitely always get a mug, and I also get Christmas ornaments because I also did an all Disney tree as well. So yeah, my list was magnets, pins, ears, mugs, ornaments. There you go, and some shirts if I can find some.
Really wonderful lists, and you know what, a lot of overlap. So much. We could almost do a part 2 in this because there's so much that people could like. Don't get me started on like things like Christmas ornaments for sure. My list went like this. I had Disney pins, Disney t-shirts, snacks. So I had slushies and Dole Whip variety, and I also had, which you can't really get anymore because I'm so sad they took it away, was Vinylmation. Don't know if you guys remember Vinylmation.
Yep.
I have, I think, maybe over 100 Vinylmation, and I just miss them so much. Like I always like just go and buy as many boxes as I can to find chasers, and they were so cool. And I'm so gutted that they don't really sell them anymore.
Are you talking about the pins or these things?
Those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. They used to have those at the Disney store, even the little mini ones. They would have.
They had the mini 3-inch ones. They had the 9-inch ones, and then they had the really big ones, which Christy just showed us. Oh, I miss Vinylmation so much. I might do a Vinylmation collection video one day because I have so many. It's ridiculous.
Do you take yours out of the box, or do you leave them in the box?
Yeah, then they should be in a box.
I know they're probably worth some money now since they don't make them anymore, right?
They have like variants and stuff, and they're not even in a box, and that's not good. Awesome. Right, so episode 61 of Disney Fiasco is in the books, but that doesn't mean you should go anywhere, because literally in just a minute I'm going to ask, I've invited some people to come in to join for a mega hangout to have some fun, to talk about Disney and just chill. So everybody who's in the chat, you know who you are. If you've been invited, you are free to join the chat in just a minute and join the hangout, as well as, we're just going to have a lot of fun. Firstly, I'd like to thank my two special guests who I've been waiting a long time to have on the show, Christy's Corner and Cinderella Loves Disney, two wonderful channels, really big, just spreading the Disney magic, not just on YouTube, but on places like Facebook and Twitter and on Instagram. So firstly, Christy, I would like to come to you. Plugs, stuff that's coming up. What about you? Just something about your channel?
The one thing that I'm super excited about, it releases tomorrow. I did my first Bippity Boppity boxes unboxing the day before yesterday, that the Disney one. I did the Wizard Vault, which is a Harry Potter themed one, and that was in today's video. Tomorrow's video is a compare and contrast between the two boxes of which one has the most value and bang for your buck. So I was really excited about that one. And that video will release tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And then kind of further out, I've got a big Loop Star Wars giveaway that starts on August 1st and goes through until Galaxy's Edge opens.
Really?
And Dan, you're part of that, and Allie Loves Disney's part of that too, and several people in the chat are actually part of that. And then I've got a couple of swaps, one in September, a couple in October, and then December 1st through 17th, I have themed box swaps the whole month up until the 17th.
Awesome. So there's lots of great stuff coming up, lots of unboxings, swaps, giveaways. So you do not want to miss it. So please make sure you check out Christy's Corner. Wonderful channel, great friend of the community. So thank you so much for joining us. Alicia, Cinderella Loves Disney again. Both of you are partner channels.
We are.
So you guys have just got to go and subscribe to both of these wonderful channels. Cinderella Loves Disney. Alicia, what's something coming up for you?
Dan, first, again, I want to say thank you so much. This has been amazing. I'm so happy to connect with you. I really am. This has been a thrill.
You're absolutely welcome.
Well, I'm a partner channel with Christy, so I am going to be involved in quite a few of the collaborations she has coming up. And I'm also part of some other collaborations that'll be coming out too. So pretty much between now and the end of the year, you will see a lot of box swaps or collaborations, and then just my regular content, Disney pin tags and other things like that. So it'll be really fun.
Awesome. So, guys, please go check out Cinder Alley Loves Disney. Alicia does a great job of there as well. And yeah, go subscribe to both of these wonderful, wonderful channels. And you guys can stick around for the Hangout. Do you guys want to stay on? You guys can go anytime. But would you like to just hang out for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'll
That'd be
stay.
great. I'd like to hang out for a little while. Yeah.
Awesome. Right.
Yeah, and thank you so much for inviting us to come on. It's so fun.
And you're welcome back any time, of course. So and I always love bringing you on new channels and just having a great time doing Disney Fiasco. Episode 61 is in the books, and now I am inviting the people who I've reached out to join the live stream for our mega hangout. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. So everybody who I've reached out to, we've got some special guests coming in to have a bit of a shenanigan, a little bit of fun, talking about ridiculous stuff, Disney stuff, some stuff coming up. Got some fun stuff to do. So hopefully everybody reached that in the chat. So we've got my buddy Steve from
What's up?
Steve's World. Welcome in, buddy. So good to see you.
Good to see you, and congratulations to Christy and Alicia for. I know you guys are starting some epic adventures of your own. Congratulations, you guys are starting to do really, really well. I really enjoy you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, and I think we're all taking part in the Galaxy's Edge giveaway soon, so that's gonna be.
So is Ryan.
And so is Ryan from the Shep family. Welcome.
Who's Ryan?
Wait, who?
Now, Shep, I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh no! What did I do? What did I do now?
I am not only are we doing our Beverly thing amongst other friends, I want to challenge you to a golf game.
Oh my goodness! Yes,
I played golf this week. Funnily enough,
I heard because me and Zip did too. That was like hilarious.
I played it on Wednesday, and it was like the second hottest day in like British history. And I started at like 10 a.m., which we should have started at like 8 a.m. And by the end, I was like on the 17th. I was just like trying to like hit the ball. I was like dehydrated. And
Oh, so you walked?
Oh, we walked. Like we.
Oh
walked.
no. We do it the real way. We cart around.
You cart around? Oh no, I've got to lose my guts. I've got to get my my Disney pod going.
From what I heard, Shep golfs like I do, so it might be over there, it might be over there, it might be over there, and we definitely ride. There's no way we walk.
Well,
yeah.
We'll get some buggies and we'll get going. But welcome in, Shep and Steve. Welcome into the stream, guys. So good. You guys had a killer show this week on this and that. Indiana Jones and Shep, I thought you were going to really damage yourself at the start of the stream, dude.
I did too. So.
Oh, you did?
No, I thought I was going to get hurt. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get hurt. Like, everyone's going to be watching. I'm going to fall, break my leg.
We took out an insurance policy as a group on Shep, so
I really,
yeah.
I was always a little bit nervous. I was just like, look, if you guys have never seen this and that, there's always some sort of big reveal at the beginning, no spoilers. And I was like, where are they going to go with Indiana Jones? Are they going to make like a big boulder out of like loads of rocks or something? Is somebody going to like, I don't know, set off booby traps? But I just see Ryan swinging in. I think it's absolutely great. And we have David, because I call him David, from Brandon and Dave. Welcome in, buddy.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? It's so good to see you live from Walt Disney World.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
he's in a somber mood right now.
He's he's trying not to get so enthusiastic that people could start looking at him in the store.
He's in his last night.
He's in
Disney blues are starting to settle.
Yeah.
I'll be right
yeah, but the thing is Disney blues are great and all, but when you're coming back in 28 days, it's really not difficult.
Now it's hard to feel sorry for you.
That's
this
true.
Is Patrick in here?
Patrick's not here. I think he's working
well,
still.
yeah.
These are for Patrick.
Yes. The balloon guy.
So we've got Dave right here from the Magic Kingdom. I don't
Yeah,
know if he's gonna cry, but because he's leaving soon.
I might be. I'm gonna be in and out, bro.
All right, yeah, no problem, man. Take it.
Pop
I know the connection's not great there, but yeah, pop in and out whenever you can, my friend.
I switched over to Verizon. How's it look? Is it all right?
Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good from our end.
Nice.
Just don't show me any food because I'm gonna get really hungry.
Well, we haven't eaten yet, so we are gonna go eat somewhere.
Oh, you're gonna have to let me know where you're going because I think we're all gonna get.
We did Kona for lunch.
Nice. So we have Dave live from the Emporium right now over in Magic Kingdom. We have Christy for Christy's Corner. Cinder Alley Loves Disney here as well. Ryan, aka Ryan flipping doing parkour from the Shrek family. We've got Steve from Steve's World. And dude, Zip, you just missed Dave showing balloons.
Oh, that's the reason.
Oh, I'll go. Hold on.
That was,
No.
Hold on.
No, he's on, Dave. He's on.
He's coming.
He's going back to the balloons.
Oh.
Just
Hey, look how fast he's hustling.
he's like throwing people out the way. He's just like,
It's like we're flying.
All right, I gotta go.
Here.
all right, Zip. Well, he was sorely missed.
See?
Uh,
Right here.
There we go.
It's the
Yeah, thanks a
balloon
lot.
guy.
Look away, Zip. Look away.
I feel like Zip is just choking up right now. I think he's just getting all emotional.
oh.
He's
Can you
gonna
guys hear me or no?
Yeah.
No, we can hear you, bud. We can hear you.
Yeah, I'm my boss kind of busy. I just wanted to pop in real quick, and I saw all Diz and Dads there right now, so I was like, I gotta come in and say hi.
So yeah, we got this is the first time that the Dis and That crew and literally is on Fiasco with my two special guests as well. So it's really cool to have everybody here.
Hey,
We're
Zip.
honored, man. Thank you.
So we got
Hey.
Christy's Corner here.
Guys, what's
Right,
going on?
Hey.
I'm gonna try to pop back on once it slows down. We got a party going on. I'm in the spare hall right now where it's quiet, but I'll pop back on again. But I saw everyone here. I had to come in and say hi real quick.
All right, pal. Well, we might be on in a little bit, so I hope.
Say hi to Frankie Mega Donuts.
He just left.
Oh no!
All right, guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Bye,
He's
man.
got a party going on, and
I'll see you guys in a little bit too.
all right,
All right,
Dave.
see you, Dave.
All right, bud.
Enjoy your last night for 28 days.
Oh
That's
man.
awesome, man. So yeah, welcome in everybody. It's so good to see it. Now, guys, I'm gonna say this again. This and That was awesome this week, and I'm just curious, right? Obviously we're not going to spoil anything. So when you think of a topic, do you base the topic of what you're going to do at the start of the show? You just be like, we could just choose anything and then think of something.
More or less. No, I'm just
Pretty
kidding.
much.
No. Yeah, I don't know. We just throw ideas around and then we usually come up with an idea first and then try to figure out the craziest thing we could do to make it funny. I guess I don't know.
I feel like we can give you like the most obscure topic and you'll still find some way to make it funny.
So we're trying. That's what we're trying to do. We believe it or not, we have a list. If you can
Let's make
imagine.
Game.
Yeah, we have a list that we put just random topics down on. We have some things planned out for a few topics. Like I know what mine are going to be for the next few weeks, anyways. But we put them down on paper, and then when we pick one, there's not a lot of planning that goes into it. But it's like, okay, we're going to talk about this.
Yeah.
And we say, is everybody good with that? Yep. And then we get together the Tuesday night beforehand and say, okay, just real quick, this is what we're going to talk about. That's all the planning we do. The rest of it's all basically ad-libbed.
I literally picked Indiana Jones, I think on Friday, the Friday before. So I was like, I want to do something different, something kind of, I don't know. No one ever really like talks about Indiana Jones that much. So I was like, let's do something kind of cool because I grew up obsessed with him. So
we'll come back to that in just a sec. I just want to give a big hello to Walt from Mouse Talk. If you guys didn't check out Sports Night, it was a really, really awesome show with Steve. Good to have you in, buddy.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I popped in for a second. I always have, I don't even want to go over this. Steve knows that we always have audio issues with me. I don't know why, but I can't hear everybody. There's Charlie.
There's
What's up,
Charlie as well.
I had my phone turned up way too loud.
Wait, I've got to say it. Thank the Phoenicians. It's Charlie from the Disney Nerders.
Come on, I changed my hat just for you.
Oh, that was nice.
I'm so touched, my friend. So we just brought in Walt from Mouse Talk Partner Channel, friend. Welcome into the stream, and also Charlie from the Disney Nerd Herders. Welcome in, everybody. So good to have everybody here. Now, I just want to come back to Indiana Jones. Now, what I was thinking, I was thinking about what you guys were going to do when you come. I was talking about the Boulder thing. I thought like Zip was going to come in as like the golden idol. Like I thought he was going to paint himself gold. And then
that's a good one.
We'll have like one of you as like the baddie from Raiders, with the black hat and the black coat, that guy, and then one other guy is like maybe Ryan is the alien from the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I was like, what are they going to do? It was great. So it was a lot.
I think we literally on like Monday decided, why don't we all just be Indy and then play off that? And nobody got the memo.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. So guys, if you ever checked out this and that, it was so much fun this week. Walt, welcome in, buddy.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties, but I'm happy to be here.
And we've
you, buddy. Great stream tonight with the ladies. That was an awesome topic. Sorry I was all late in.
We had two marvelous guests this week.
No, they did fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
And
I still have to get my video together for you, Christy, for the Galaxy's Edge. We're working on it.
Don't be late. Don't be late.
Yeah, don't be late.
You'll be labeled Dole Whip Dad if you are. So.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. Jeff can keep that.
Don't worry, you've only got 4 days. You got 4 days to do it.
I'll have it done. Don't worry.
I'll have to text Jeff the night before and be like, don't forget. And then it'll be like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'll be like, did you remember to do it? Oh no, crap, I gotta do it.
Or he'll say, I'm going out shopping right now to go get it.
He was like, because obviously for me it's quite difficult to ship from the UK to the US. So he's gonna help me with my prize. And I was like, he messaged me saying, I'm going shopping, I'm gonna buy something like Star Wars themed. And he sends me pictures of the stuff that we're going to be giving away as for the giveaway. That made great sense. And then he was just like, yeah, all I need to do now is film it.
That's the hardest part.
I may or may still have to film mine.
I haven't filmed mine either.
That's what Sundays. That's what Sundays are for.
It'll be done. Don't worry. It'll be done.
I still have to film mine. I'm doing mine tomorrow too. So.
You guys
say this.
I do my best work the last, and I always say there's no minute like the last minute. I always do my best work then.
No minute like the last minute.
There is no minute like the last minute. That you can literally live by that. Literally just live by that one saying, and you'll be good to go. So
yeah, my OCD level is like way up here, and you guys all just stressed me out.
I've done mine, though I do need to edit it.
It's not done then. It's not
done.
It's not done.
At least we won't be as late as Jeff, Christy, okay? So
I think we should all send a message to Jeff right now, say don't be late for the Galaxy's Edge Loop giveaway, and then he'll respond, be like, oh yeah, well, no.
I need to send him the white rabbit that says I'm late for a very important date.
I will tell you this. I thought we weren't going to we're going to Galaxy's Edge at the end of the month, so I was thinking I still got plenty of time until somebody reminded me about it today. I was like, oh yeah, I got to do that because they're right in the back area in the corner. But I thought the other one we're doing, the fall mystery box swap, we don't have to ship it till like August 13th. Well, mine came like a week ago. So I already recorded that video, and that video is ready and ready. It's dated to upload already. So I'm good with that one.
I sent mine too, and he got his the other day too, and he was like, what is this? He sent me a text message, and I was like, what is wrong with you?
Well, you guys say ship it by August 13th. I don't expect to see it till like August 25th. And
wait, when is that giveaway that you guys are doing?
It's not it's a fall mystery box swap.
Okay. When do we have to ship, real quick, Christy? When do we have to ship the dog ones out by?
Mid-October.
Just paraphrasing, we're not shipping dogs. It's not like just saying.
Oh, wait a second, we're not?
Take the dog back now, Chef.
Put air holes into the box and you'll be fine.
Yeah, it took me like 4 hours to drill little holes, like breathing holes. In the
It looks like you're adding to your family. There's another member of the family now.
It took you 4 hours to drill some holes in a box.
I had to make it look really good.
Our buddy Pete McDevitt is in the chat. Cargo is here. Welcome in, Cargo. And Disney Girl is here. So many great people are here. So welcome in. If you came in at the wrong time, we're talking about drilling holes in a box for a dog for a giveaway. I don't know. Charlie, welcome in, buddy. So good to see you, pal.
Thank you.
You were on this week for Dana Jaworski's birthday.
Yes.
With us. So
that was a great time. Yeah.
It was so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us. And
I feel kind of awkward. Stacy's doing editing upstairs. She said she'll be down, try to be down later, but she has. She's a trooper.
Worries. And
Charlie can do some name dropping because he's been seeing all the big YouTubers during his trip down in Disney.
I was gonna say Charlie has just come back from his Walt Disney World trip, and he met some awesome people, dude.
He did. He met everybody.
And speaking of which, you released a video today.
Today we do. Yep.
Meeting the big guy himself. So go for it. The floor is yours, buddy.
Yeah. Pretty much what can we call him? The godfather of Florida vloggers, you know?
He is. He kind of is.
I don't know. He can give Steve a run for his money for the tan he's got. That's for sure.
Who's that?
Tim Tracker.
Tim Tracker.
Yeah, we still have the list up here back here. It's like we met like 1,000 vloggers. It was like a trip of 1,000 vloggers. This is awesome.
Yes, but you met somebody even bigger than vloggers, didn't you?
More sunshine, please. Yeah.
I saw that. I looked like a hurricane you guys were in trying to find each other.
I was on that stream watching live with them. I was like, no, he's over by Casey's corner.
Walked right by us. Yeah. we watched the stream later on. We're like, we're right there, there.
I just saw Avery just going out into the middle of Main Street. Just like, yep, I'm rocking this with this weather. It's cool. Like, it's great. I loved it.
He wanted to run out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So you met Jim in a hurricane.
Met Jim in a hurricane. That was awesome.
And they met Captain America.
And we saw Chris Evans. Yes,
the real Chris Evans.
The real Chris
Evans. They got a video up on their channel.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Yeah, Sophie got to hug him and
exchanged
a few words. You know, they said,
he's such a nice guy.
She said Disney Dan said hi. And he was like, that punk owes me 10 pounds.
He didn't pay me for the room service that I gave him at the end of the after the fireworks. But hey, you know, he should have paid me, but whatever. That's so cool that you met Chris Evans. I mean, it's weird that both you and I have actually met him, and I think he's just as nice when you see him in interviews and on screen than he is in real life. He's just the exact same guy. He's just really great.
Yeah, when I was talking to a couple of the production people, they're saying it's very, very rare that he actually gets to take pictures and whatnot because he always gets so swarmed. Immediately gets swarmed by 1,000 people. So it's tough on him. You could tell because you could tell he feels really bad when he has to say, okay, I got to go back to work. You know, it tears at him. So that kind of shows that he's a really nice guy, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like it's kind of like that celebrity interaction when you see somebody and you just like start hyperventilating. You're just like, it's Disney Dan. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Why are we all laughing at that?
I see my head just growing and so okay. I'm gonna throw this topic out right now. So if you had to meet one Disney celebrity, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, whoever, who would it be? And he has to be alive, or she.
It has to be alive. Wow.
Yeah.
I already know who
You
wrote
can't
it.
say Walt Disney, so
Oh.
go for it. Just throw it out there.
Mine is going to be Chris Hemsworth. Love.
You know, we both have very, very similar like body physiques in Endgame. not in real life, only in Endgame, because we both have a bit of belly. Because but I want to get the Big Lebowski look. There we go. Halloween party. That's my look. There we go. Okay, so Chris Hemsworth, because it's Chris Hemsworth. Anyone else?
Jeremy Renner for me. I love his character as Hawkeye and then Ronan, and he can sing too. I don't know if anyone knows, but he is a singer. He has his own music out now and his own YouTube channel, and he is hilarious. Every time I see him on Fallon or Kimmel or anything, he just seems like a really cool person.
He seems like a cool. I didn't know he had his own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll send like a message to him in the comments about saying like everyone says hi, or like Disney Dan's stream sent you or something.
Go comment on all his videos.
I know your pal Chris Evans.
Oh yeah, I love Chris Evans too, man.
Anyone else? Harrison Ford, Shep?
Pretty much, yeah.
There we go. I know.
Yeah. I mean, he's the full spectrum between Star Wars and indie. I mean, come on, he's the man.
Blade Runner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true.
Yo, Blade Runner.
Of course, that's not Disney. I can't see Disney doing a Blade Runner movie.
Could you imagine?
Yeah,
You're doing a Blade movie.
Yeah, but not a Blade Runner. That was
Blade. Yeah. New announced Blade. That's cool.
Plus, he's like actually a real pilot too, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, but he did
not a very good one.
Yeah. Everyone crashes once in a while.
Yeah. Everybody crashes.
Most of them don't make it out, but it's okay.
Dan, for me, it's 2.
Go for it.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, and Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Kurt Russell. He's I love Kurt Russell. He's the man. Big Trouble in Little China.
That's a great movie.
I love Kurt Russell.
And he's old school Disney too. So
yes,
he's
he
really
is.
cool.
He goes way
old
back
school,
when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
He certainly is. Yep. But of course, he was. What was he in? Guardians.
He was Ego, the living
Ego.
Right.
Yep.
Because he has a big ego. Touring the Galaxy says Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
Steve.
Well, for me, it's easily Chris Evans. I'm a huge Captain America fan, but I love Chris Hemsworth as well. But if I go off the spectrum to meet somebody, I think I want to meet Hermione from or Belle, if you want to call her that. So I think she would be an interesting. I think she'd be a very interesting person to just have a good conversation with.
Now, don't kill me, but I've actually hugged Emma Watson.
Oh, he's met Chris Evans. You've met Emma Watson. Is there anybody that? Yeah.
Wait, you hugged her?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So we were.
What'd you do with your shirt after?
Oh, this is it right here.
I wear it every day.
Yeah. You know, it was. So I was in Oxford. Near Oxford University, where like all the brains go to, like Oxford and Cambridge University. I was at Oxford, and I see her walk. I see a mob, like literally. I can't even. Like everybody was like shouting like her name, like Emma. I was like, this must be some sort of celebrity. And I get through, and I just see Emma Watson, and like we're both like around the same age, and I'm just like. I didn't want to creep her out by saying like I grew up with you, like that kind of thing. And I was just like, Emma, you're so cool. Like I loved you in the movies and stuff like that. And this is like just after she did the last movie. And Emma, I was like, Emma, can I take a picture? She was just like, yeah, I don't have time and whatever, because she was getting into a car. So like I just did like a sneaky hug right there. She gave me like a half hug back. So I'm kind of like, I'm counting it. There you go.
It counts.
Watson.
Yeah, all in favor.
Yeah, it counts.
I love the fact we put that to a vote.
You touched Naomi Watts.
And now he has a restraining order again.
Yeah, according to Pete McDevitt.
So, you know how I mentioned earlier that I'm near the Harry Potter studios? Like, I live near the Harry Potter
He
studios.
can't be within 500 feet of it.
Yeah, no, that I'm not allowed to go any further from where I am right now. Because we know she might be there.
Oh no.
Yeah, Pete Medeva says, what Dad's not telling you is about the current restraining order against him. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I mean, yeah, I have it like on my wall right here. It says, yeah, don't go anywhere near within 250 meters of Emma Watson.
Yeah, I mean that in itself is a pretty awesome souvenir. So,
and I just messed up and said Naomi Watts, but that would have been cool if you got her too.
Naomi Watts
instead of Emma Watson, but either one of those two.
So yeah, so those, I know some people don't get to meet celebrities. I was just like, okay, I met Chris Evans and Emma Watson. My life is complete. I can die happy now. And I met Hermione and Captain America. There we go.
I haven't met any Disney people, but I met Stephen Amell from
Arrow. Yeah.
Oh, Arrow, the Green Arrow.
Yeah, Arrow. And actually, I've met what is his name? He used to play in Gilmore Girls, but with them was in Gardens of the Galaxy.
Chris Pratt. No,
I can't remember his name.
Bradley Cooper.
Sean. Is it Sean something?
Sean Bean.
What part did he play in Guardians?
He was one of those painted people. Dude, I don't watch Guardians that much. I can't give you the details. And then I've met bands, a couple different bands.
Cool.
The only people I've ever met are athletes.
Nice.
That's it.
Have you met any athletes that I would know?
Andrew Luck. I mean, I've met and I've shook Peyton Manning's hand. I don't know if that counts.
I know Peyton Manning.
Mason's met Joanna Cassidy, who was also in Arrow. Laurel Lance.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, she's very pretty in real life too. Very nice too. But
She's cool.
He met her and got his picture taken with her.
That's cool.
And then I've met a ton, and you guys are all into wrestling. Back in the day when I was younger, I was into wrestling. I've met a ton of wrestlers that were all really, really nice. If you guys ever remember King Kong Bundy,
yeah.
We met him one time, and you know how at some of these hotels they have the sliding doors that open like that?
Yeah.
You know, they spread apart. We literally had to move to the side to let him go through those two doors. And of course, he always played a heel, but he was the nicest guy. Yeah. We said, "Hey, nice to meet you." And he's like, "Hey, did y'all have a good time tonight?" We were like, "Yeah, it was great." He's like, "Thanks for coming out." He was really nice.
So in the chat, Stacey Rogers says Sean Gunn, as in James Gunn's brother, the guy who plays.
Oh yeah,
begins with a C.
Yeah, that's him.
That guy.
Sean Gunn. And at the time that I met him, I had never watched Gardens of the Galaxy. I just met him from watching Gilmore Girls. I was there at a Heroes and Villains convention. I was like, dude, how many people come up to you about Gilmore Girls? He's like, about 50% actually. So I didn't feel too stupid.
That show was really popular for the longest time.
Yeah.
I've never watched it. Sorry.
I forgot you liked wrestling, Dan, and I used to host wrestling events in a community center from where I used to be at, and I had the WWE's Farm Club, so I got to meet the Big Show, Brock Lesnar, Maven, Mark Henry. They're all, some of them are really great guys.
I heard you spoke about Brock.
Oh, Brock is worse in person than he is on camera.
Pete Medeva says he hung out with Batista in the past.
Yep. And he said he wrestled. Cool. He actually wrestled King Kong Bundy.
Batista?
No, Pete.
Oh, Pete.
Yeah, Pete used to be a wrestler.
Wait, and you're telling me this now?
His brother runs a wrestling organization.
What?
We gotta catch you up, Dan.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that either.
Okay, right. Well, I've learned.
This will blow your mind. This will blow your mind. Lita and Mickey James used to stay in Pete's basement when they were training.
I'm almost speechless.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's got. Dude, I love listening to his stories. They're great.
Lisa and Mickey James. All you need now is Trish, and then that's like the holy trinity right there.
Yes.
Detroit Disney Duo says George the Animal Steel was a teacher in our school district.
He's a professor, wasn't he? He was a professor.
He used to eat turnbuckles.
He was mad. Adam from Adamsland said, I met RVD, William Regal, Bobby Lashley, the Great Carly, and the Undertaker.
Nice.
That's cool. LSU Mom says, I once saw Shaq at a restaurant in Baton Rouge, which I think is in
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
That's cool. Shaq is huge, isn't he? He's like what?
It's like 7'4".
Jeez,
something like that.
It's just as tall as me.
Dan, I met Jimmy Hart. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, with Jimmy Hart with the microphone. Yeah.
He was just on Raw.
He came to a local toy show out here, and I actually did one of my videos on it, and I put the picture of him and I at the end of the video. But it was really cool.
What was he like? Is he nice?
He was so good, and he like knew our names. Like you said our name once, and he kept addressing us by name. He was really not. Yeah, really nice.
He was a manager, but he was a character. He was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacy Rogers says, see, Disney Dan, you need to come on to those late night streams. The problem is with those late night streams, that tends to be early morning streams for me. Pete Medeva says, we own Maryland Championship Wrestling. I'm also close. Wait.
Yep.
He owns them.
No, he is close friends with the. Okay, let me tell you something.
My favorite wrestler of all time.
Jeff Hardy is my favorite wrestler of all time. Not only that, I met him in Orlando in Walmart during my college program.
Dude, Jeff is my favorite wrestler of all time. I told Pete that. He's in a little trouble right now, but outside of that,
isn't he always though? So
yeah.
Pete, like seriously? You're telling me about this now? I'm like a huge wrestling fan, and you tell me about this now, man. So that's changed a lot. That's
MCW. I'm from Maryland, so I know exactly what that is. That's funny. How about that?
I need to go to one of them shows. That'd be so. I've never been to a wrestling event, and I really.
Oh damn!
Oh my god! I was at WrestleMania 5. It was It was in New Jersey. It was Atlantic City.
If you came to the UK, if WWE came to the UK for like WrestleMania or like something like that, oh man, that would be.
Steve, what WrestleMania are we on now?
We're on.
Oh god,
we're on 37 or 38.
Yeah, 30 somewhere in the high 30s.
That goes to show you my age. I went to WrestleMania 5 and I was in my 20s.
Oh wow!
See, I'm looking forward to. I don't know if you guys know about AEW.
Or early 20s.
Yeah, we're Jeff Jarrett and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. That's gonna be.
I actually think that's gonna help the WWE.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna go into wrestling politics right now on this because I could rant more, do more Dan rants on wrestling. Sports night wrestling. I'm putting it out there. There we go.
That's a good idea.
There we go.
I haven't met anybody famous or athletes or anything. I guess I'm pretty boring.
You met Zippity Doodad.
Yeah, you played golf.
That's true. That's true.
Golf.
That's true.
That's right.
I'm like sitting here. I'm like, have I actually ever met anybody? I have not.
You've not met anybody.
Yeah. Anyone famous. Anyone famous.
Shut bubble.
If you like country music, come to Nashville. You'll meet people all the time.
Well, actually, so I met Donna. So she's pretty famous.
She's very,
And Jenna and Dale and Samantha.
So you met some of the most famous YouTubers in this Disney community.
Christy, in Nashville, what part of that? Where are you seeing them at? Like near the Opry?
Different places. So I used to work downtown Nashville, right on the back end, the alley that I worked in a building where the alley went up to where they do the CMA Fest.
Okay.
So anytime they were hosting the CMA Fest or like the CMA Awards and stuff, you would see some of them walk through the alley. Brad Paisley would always walk up and down the alley back there. I've seen Tim McGraw driving his truck right next to me.
And
Down the interstate.
Pam's fam just said that she met Tim McGraw, which is cool.
I met Keith Urban in Target.
Wow.
There's just no famous people in Indiana, I guess.
He was in line. I didn't realize it was him, and he was in line behind me. And I had something that he found interesting in the checkout, and he was like, in his Australian accent, "What's that?" And I said what it was, and he was like, "Oh,
this
cool."
is the guy that's married to Nicole Kidman,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's in a Target.
yeah.
Hey,
everybody shops at Target.
It's Target. It's Target.
Yes.
I'm sure Bill Gates doesn't shop at Target.
Probably not.
And I met Corey Meets World. I got to hang out with him for Villains. So that was. I feel like that's up there.
Yeah, that's definitely Corey is a celebrity. Like, you can't even question.
He's still in the chat.
Probably. We'll get Corey back. We should. Someone message Corey to jump in, and then we can make everybody starstruck that Corey is here.
All these people name dropping some really good names. Charlie's got America.
Now, because Detroit Disney Duo said it, we've got to bring it up. The Detroit Disney Duo said, "Is that why Yoda has a wrestling belt?"
That is not a wrestling belt. That is my Beverly Championship belt. Okay,
I had to bring it up.
This is my wrestling, or not my wrestling. This is my World Championship belt for Beverly. That's going to come back home with me when I win in August. Right here it is. It's nice and pretty. Yoda just holds it for me.
The floodgates have opened. Here we go.
So there he is, right there. Wrestling belt.
Wrestling? You said it was a wrestling belt.
I got confused. I was. It's a World Championship belt for Beverly.
Do we know if it's coming? Have we gotten any kind of definitive answer on if it's going to be there? Because I know they've been kind of out of it.
It will not be at Club Cool.
Yeah. Which, you know what? I'm going to say right now, because actually I can now talk about this without like waking up ridiculously early in the morning to talk about it. It's actually quite a good idea that it's not there, because we don't really want to be kicked out of the park.
Yeah, we would get kicked out real fast.
So I think doing it in Disney Springs is probably the best idea.
Yeah, it's neutral.
It's neutral.
Look, they might be able to kick us off the top of the Coke building, but we can still go downstairs right next to the building and hang out right behind it. They can't do anything about that.
As long as I feel like as long as we just take everything off the premise and just like find.
We do in the parking lot if we have to in the parking garage. So
yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Beverly, how are you gonna get the Beverly? Do they sell it in?
Yeah, we have to buy it. Yep.
Okay. They sell it. Was it like, I don't know how much it costs though. It's kind of.
I know our John's drank a 24 ounce, and I want it. I don't know, $3 or $4. I'm guessing.
Everyone's saying, everyone is saying now he's the underdog, but now everyone's putting their money on him.
Who, our John's?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he took that like a champ. He drank that 24 ounce.
24 ounce of Beverly.
I'm just gonna be in awe of our John's being in my presence that I'm gonna forget to drink my Beverly, and just he's gonna win by default.
I think that needs to happen.
Let me ask you this: the little cups. How many ounces are those little cups?
4 ounce.
4 ounce, yeah.
And they're filled usually to about 3 ounce, 3 to 3.5 ounces.
You guys with your metric system.
Yeah. So our John's drank basically the equivalent of 8 shots in that cup.
And he downed it. Like he did it.
Yeah.
It was no issue for him whatsoever. I feel like though drinking like that kind of bottle would be easier than doing the individual shot. You know, because like you'd have to break every single time you took the shot, whereas like having it out of a bottle.
Well, then everybody get a 24 ounce cup and just do it that way.
That's not the same.
No, it's not. But
it's harder. It's harder to do shots.
Okay.
And don't forget the sleeper Donna.
Yeah,
Donna Jaworski is all in on this.
It's gonna be just and don't forget we've got people like Dev joining us.
Yep,
Dev's gonna do it. I don't know how he's a big guy, but how he's gonna cope with it, I don't know.
And Donna said it was $3.95 for that 24 ounce.
Nice.
Okay, that's really.
So if we do the math, basically, if that's worth 8 shots, you're looking at 50 cents a shot. So I'm going to drink anywhere between $35 to $50 worth of Beverly that day.
Donna says, "I'm coming for you guys." Pete's doing it as well, isn't he?
Yeah. We kind of cut it off at 15 people just so we don't have too big of a thing.
Only 15 people.
Only 15. And so we have our 15 participants, main participants. People obviously are going to come spectate if they want to do it on themselves, they can. But for the official challenge, we have 15 people that we're going to it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun.
And we spoke about charity. Have we got any update on that? Or?
So the Make-A-Wish actually never came back to us, never came back to me.
That's interesting.
And I'm not necessarily, I'm gonna put it out later this week, but the Give the Kids the World Foundation is something that is very near and dear to Disney. They're actually a co-founder.
Yeah.
And the way it works is they have a village that terminally ill kids can stay at. And the characters come around. Yeah, the characters come around twice a week to visit them. So the characters come to visit the village twice a week. Each kid that goes in gets a Mickey plush. And then in the parks, what they do is they bring kids in for trips to Disney World. And then they give them special access and special passes so they don't have to wait in lines. So Disney is extremely affiliated with this organization. I'm still going to put it out for a vote because it's everybody's decision, but I'm going to push hard for that one, especially since Make-A-Wish didn't even get back to me.
Well,
so
also has their own village, right? Don't they have like their own?
The Give the Kids the World has its own village down in Florida. They take care of the kids. The kids can live, and that's what I said. The characters come twice a week to visit, and they get all the kids get a Mickey plush when they get, if you want to call it, admitted to it or whatever. That they get a Mickey plush too. So it's highly Disney or heavily Disney, and that's their founding. They are a co-founder of that organization.
Patrick says, "Dev can't hang. You see his face when R. Johns was pounding it."
Yes. Did you see the Twitter and the Instagram post?
It was great.
It was.
Kyle from Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes is here, and R. Johns is here.
R. Johns.
You guys should just stay at home. R. Johns, I'm not staying 5,000 miles away from the action, dude. I'm on my way. I'm flying there. It's happening, man. I feel like he's like gone from like, I feel like the underdog to now the guy to beat. I'm saying right now, since
he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did an RKO out of nowhere with Beverly. That's exactly what he did.
Dude, when he nonchalantly went up to he was in Nick's stream, he nonchalantly went up to the counter, said, "I'm going to Beverly." Nick even went over there to make sure he was getting Beverly because he didn't believe him. He brought it down, sat there, and just guzzled it. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know R. Johns could do that with Beverly." So yeah, he's kind of starting to scare me a little bit.
How could he scare you? He's like the nicest guy in the world.
I mean, like to scare me to lose. I mean, I'm not worried about him otherwise. I see him as my only competition right now.
Now,
wow.
Charlie, if you were joining us, would you take part in the Beverly as well?
No. I wouldn't last.
Me either.
Last
I have
2
no
seconds
problem
on
saying that.
You would be like, nope,
wish.
not happening.
Nope.
I think you'd be good to go. Come on, Charlie.
Now
you could do it. You'd have to jump in. In fact, you know what? Just get a flight down for it.
Yeah, just come by. Like it's not fun. Just come and watch the event.
One ship's done.
I will be watching his stream it. Sure, yeah.
Everyone's gonna be streaming this. Christy, have you tried Beverly?
Yes, I have tried it, and it was gross, but I think I could probably at least hang with you until about number 8.
There you go.
There we go. So come down just for that. That'll be.
I'll be down there in November.
Woohoo! Anyone else could be there in November? Anyone else? I know there are some people going in November. You know what? I think Adam's Land is going in November.
I know Jelly's Journey, the Mouse Diva, and a couple of others are going down because we're all meeting up and hanging out on the 25th.
Yeah,
nice.
That's gonna be cool. You got to do a live show or a vlog, like do a collab mashup or something.
We're planning to do a pub hop around the monorail,
Nice.
and then maybe down to Disney Springs.
Nice.
Can't do a pub hop without the original pub though. The Irish pub over in Disney Springs, Raglan Road. Got to do it.
We'll probably make it there. If we make it there, we'll be stumbling, but we'll make it there.
I have dinner reservations for Raglan Road, Dan. Can't wait.
Oh, it's so fish and chips there. Like
That's
good.
what I'll be getting.
It's good. Like it, and you know what's cool? They come at like they're proper chips. They're not what your chips are.
Fries.
I know I'm outnumbered by like 6-1 right now, but my chips are the right kind of chips because
Are they just like sliced potatoes? How are your chips?
Chip like French fries, but they're like thick.
They're like steak fries.
They're like steak fries. Yeah.
Well, they're fries.
Yeah, I thought you were like Buffalo Wild Wings, circular chips.
French fries are a type of chip.
Well, it's all potato. It's potato.
It's
a fried potato. I got you.
Yeah, but you can't be called like fish and potato.
That's why it's called fish and chips. It's French fries.
Fish and fries is kind of weird.
Fish and fries is weird, and you know what? We actually do have French fries here in the UK, but when we mean French fries, we literally mean like skinny, like fries, like skinny chips.
Yeah, there's variations.
So, but it's still, it's like all fingers are thumb. No, all thumbs are fingers, but not all fingers are thumbs. It's like that. That analogy.
But what I'm interested in Raglan Road is about the entertainment, dancing and the singing. Looks like it's
I once I've had enough like food, I'm up on that stage. Irish dancing.
Pete said, "Wait a minute, this is how the Boston Tea Party started."
This is it's 6-1, and all the British people were in bed apart from Adam because it's nearly 3 a.m. Adam, get on here right now! I can't believe I'm asking a Northerner to come in on my stream.
Sounds like you guys have your own little issues over there.
No, so you know what? Every stream. So Adam's from the north of England, and I'm from the south, obviously, clearly. So because obviously I have a proper English accent, and he doesn't.
Man,
I feel like the more I like tease him right now, he's going to come in and just go full on ape right now. But
he said, "Send him the link."
It's in the chat. It's in the let's get damn monetized thingy, dude. It's there.
Dan, real quick, buddy. I've got about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna have to head out. So
yep, no worries, man. This is literally just a hangout stream. So you guys can bounce whenever you choose. But it's just a known fact that the people in the UK, especially in England, there's like a divide between the north and the south, not in like a bad way. We just like to mock each other. Like everything is better in the south. Like everything, it just is. Fish and chips are better in the south. Our accents are better in the south. Every people are nicer in the south. Adam, it's in the.
I'll send it to Adam.
Yeah, send it to him because he's probably half asleep right now because up north it makes you tired. See, everything's like that, and we got better soccer teams in the south. I mean,
Sorry.
Oh yeah, Charlie's
sorry
because Charlie's a Liverpool fan.
Oh, the current European champion.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to rub it in. You beat my team to win the European Cup. Okay. My team haven't been in a cup final for nearly 35 years, and you come in and take it from us. It's fine. I have no hard feelings against you, Charlie. But Pete Medeva says we say the same thing about Boston. What, the north and south of Boston? Is there like a rivalry between the north and south of Boston?
No, everyone just hates Boston.
Okay. First off, I worked for 3 years near Boston, so yeah, just saying.
You don't like it either? Oh, Charlie, we are outnumbered.
Let me tell you something. Boston is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to.
With the worst people in the world. Sports fans.
Well, I'll see you guys later.
I went to a Red Sox game. Bearing in mind, I couldn't understand baseball because every time it went like wide or something, it didn't count or something. I don't know.
Well, that's why they have lines.
No, but you hit the ball and it goes like over the right or the left hand side of the line and it doesn't count or something. I don't know.
It's a foul ball.
The lines. Yeah, you stay inside the lines.
It's
like in soccer.
This isn't cricket.
Don't you have lines in cricket?
Cricket, you can hit it anywhere, behind you, in front of you, to the side of you.
Okay, well, in baseball you can't.
but what?
You can hit the ball behind you.
Yeah.
That's talent.
If they throw it to the left of you or to the right of you, you can swing it back and hit it behind you. Like, yeah.
Okay, well, we make it harder. We make it so it's not that easy.
I do have friends that live near Boston, and they're going to trying to change my opinion of the Boston sports teams, and
they're terrible.
We'll see how it goes. I can't ever see myself rooting for them. Can't ever see myself rooting for them. But
I'm with you, Steve.
Sorry, in America, it's like Boston,
Charlie, we love
versus
you guys.
Everybody else.
New York and everybody else.
You got the New England Patriots, who are a bunch of cheaters. You got
jealousy.
It's not.
I'm sure that's part of it, Charlie. I won't lie.
I'd be jealous of other towns if they won 50-odd championships too. You know.
Yeah. Well, it took the Red Sox 100 years to get back on the map, but they got there.
Yeah.
Hey, Stacey.
Hey, Stacey. Welcome into the stream.
She's not plugged in yet, but they said hi.
Talking about American sports on a British
and
channel.
How much everybody loves Boston.
Cricket.
And cricket. Cricket World Cup champions, by the way. England Cricket World Cup champions. Just saying. Just saying.
You're the only one to play it.
It's the first time we've ever won the Cricket World Cup, and we invented the game. Just saying.
Congratulations.
It's only been like 100,000 years since we invented the game, and we haven't even won it. So
the extent of my knowledge of cricket pretty much is
I don't even think I can spell it.
It's from Simon Pegg and Shaun of the Dead. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I was gonna say Casey Jones because he has a cricket bat.
Yeah, Casey Jones as well from was it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Was it cricket or was it lacrosse?
No, he had a cricket bat.
No, he had a lacrosse.
He had a lacrosse stick. I don't know if you remember. Right. Lacrosse is the thing with the net on the end that has a little ball and you throw it.
Yeah.
So I guess you don't know much. From
I thought it was a hockey stick.
I think it was a cricket. Maybe it was a hockey stick.
I think
it was a hockey stick.
I think he references cricket. I think, and then he makes fun of it.
Where would he get? Where would he get a cricket bat from?
I don't know.
It is a hockey stick. I just looked it up.
Maybe
doesn't he wear a hockey mask too?
Yeah,
like Jason. Yeah,
or a cricket mask. Actually, it's not really a mask. It's more like a hat, but it's a helmet hat. Like it's bad. It's a British thing. You just have that in everything.
Donna says cricket, lacrosse.
No, negative. It is a cricket bat, 100%. When he hits Raphael, I'm watching it as we speak. Oh, it's a cricket bat.
Well, most of the other pictures, when I pulled it up and looked at all the images, he's holding a hockey stick.
Nope, you're all wrong.
Which something.
All right, I'm gonna put the link in your thing here so you guys can go watch it and then realize that I'm completely right and I never lie.
Images.
The Limb Project, welcome into the stream. So good to see. We're talking about cricket.
There is one picture where he has both a hockey stick and a cricket bat.
Gotcha.
Shep is
watch the clip. Watch the clip.
Is he like a samurai where he has like one hockey stick, one cricket bat? Oh.
Yeah.
Touring the Galaxy says, "What's croquet?" Croquet.
I think that's like when you sew. No,
croquet is like you're using like a sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's Downton Abbey stuff there. Yeah.
I have a set of that.
Yeah, and what you do is you hit the ball between your legs and through like these hoop things to get to the hole in the ground. Yeah.
There's a great part of that game though, and that's when you hit somebody else's ball, you get to put yours up next to them and whack them as far away as you can possibly get them.
Okay.
Yeah. So last year, I was fortunate to work in a school that one of their electives was to play croquet. And you just see all these kids You know, you would think kids with sledgehammers and balls, you'd think, oh, they're going to start hitting each other. They were like the most like they were like machines. They were just like walking onto the green like really methodically and smart, and then they would line the ball up and then just give it like a big golf swing. And I'm just like, if I was like 15 years old, I'd be taking this bat thing, this sledgehammer, go crazy. Like that's what I would do at 15. But this really posh British school was quite interesting. Let me just paraphrase, not like literally like maybe 2% of the schools in the UK play croquet. Just saying, we're not like every school plays croquet. Like, yeah. We're not all like Downton Abbey. Just saying.
Hey Dan, I'm gonna head out. I got to get ready. I got to go pick up Melissa from work.
We're actually gonna wrap up the stream in just a second. So.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah,
We're going for a while.
Yeah, you're going for several more hours. I can stay on until you're gone then.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm gonna get in trouble by my significant others. So because as it's 3 a.m. here, okay. and that window back there is gonna get light, and it'll be really weird. So yeah. But I just want to say a massive. Firstly, I just want to thank my two special guests from Disney Fiasco. Two wonderful channels. Thank you so much. Firstly, Christy's Corner. Christy, again, a wonderful channel. We talked about a lot of stuff that's coming up, but again, thank you so much.
Oh, look, Adam's in now. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Running away, are we, Daniel?
See, Adam, I gave you your chance to come in and defend yourself, and you just missed the ball. You missed the croquet ball.
You want to challenge the Northerner? You want to challenge the Northerner to which is better? You forget that I used to live down south, Daniel. You forget that I lived in the south, where people don't talk proper, where people put extra letters into words that don't even exist, don't even go there. They put an R in a word like laugh, when people laugh out loud. But down south, you go, oh, we're having a laugh. We're having a laugh, mate. It's not a laugh. It's not laugh.
Yeah,
it's not bath. Okay. It's not path.
You two have a lot to handle here, and we'll just.
Daniel, tell me, what do you walk on, pal? Do you walk on a path or a path?
A path, and I take a bath.
And you take a bath. What's the subject you did at school with numbers and equations? It's called maths. It's called maths because people have a laugh. They take a bath. They walk on a path. Stop putting letters in there that are not there. Crazy, weird, southern, pretentious people. Stop it. Viva la North. That's all I'll say.
You know what? I was so happy having all seven of my American friends.
That was worth the wait.
Until I called out the Northerner. You should be in bed right now. That's why I called you out right now, because I thought you'd be gone. But then I was
sat playing FIFA. I had the phone next to me with your stream still playing, still sort of contributing with the odd little chat here and there. And then I thought, I was literally sat there about 5 minutes before you decided to get all uppity. and I was like, I was sat there going, I'm going to go to bed in a minute. I'm starting to feel tired. I've got to be up for work tomorrow. And then you started. And I was like, right, now I'm awake.
Well, thank you. We'll come back to you in just a second, Adam. Firstly, Christy's Corner. Sorry you were so rudely interrupted by Northerners. So I apologize. But thank you so much for joining me for Disney Fiasco. If you haven't checked out Christy's Corner, please go check out her amazing channel. So thank you so much.
It's been so much fun. And I'm from the South, but not of England.
I'll take it. So thank you so much, Christy. And Cinder Alley Loves Disney. Wonderful chat. Thank you so much for joining me for Disney Fiasco as well.
Oh, thank you, Dan. It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
And we finally got the tech working.
Yes.
The stresses of trying to get it all to work, but we got there. And I couldn't have asked for two really great guests to debut on the show. Episode 61, really wonderful show. Thank you so much to everybody who has joined us for Disney Fiasco and this mega hangout. In terms of the mega hangout, firstly, I want to thank two guys who were in here earlier, Zippity Doodad and Dave from Brandy and Dave, two wonderful friends and power channels of mine. Let's go down the line. Charlie and Stacy, thank the Phoenicians. It's the Disney Nerd Herders. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. You guys had a really, really awesome week. For you met two awesome people this week with Chris Evans and Tim Tracker. So thank you so much for joining. And guys, go check out the Disney Nerd Herders as well.
Thank you for having us.
No, thank you. And thank you for joining me for our Dana Jaworski celebration as well.
It's Rob.
It's Rob.
Hello, Robert.
I'm here for the 24-hour stream.
Are you seriously suggesting that now?
Yes, Dan, do it. Go on.
Right, I know some people have to head off, so what I'll do is I will say goodbye to the people. I'll say goodbye to the people who need to leave now, and then maybe we'll stick on for a couple more minutes. So I know Walt and Steve, you need to head off too. So let's just very quickly. Sports Night was really, really awesome. Guys, please go check out my partner channel, Walt from Mouse Talk. Thank you so much for joining us once again. So, and I look forward to Star Wars Sunday next month.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. Thanks for having me on. Absolutely. It's good to see everybody. It's nice meeting Cinder Alley for the first time and good talking to Christy for the first time live as well. So thank you both very much. And thank everybody for having me. Rob, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Walt. Take care.
So,
thanks, pal.
And
thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much, Walt. Take care, my friend. And Steve, thank you so much too, buddy. And you've been killing it as well, Disneynet and streams and on Mondays. Dude, again, I couldn't be more grateful to have you on the show as well. So thank you so much.
I'm honored to be here, buddy, and congratulations on getting close. You'll get there for sure.
I'm hoping after this week, after the stream, we should
be really close, and I wouldn't want to miss it, man. So I'm honored for having me, or for you having me on here, guys. Great panel of people. It's nice to see all you guys. Rob, welcome in, buddy. And
I just love seeing Yoda hold that belt. He's my favorite.
Yeah, I can do it one more time on my way out. So
he's holding
this belt is mine, and it's coming home with me again. So I'm going to build a permanent. I'm going to build a permanent display case right back there on the wall. I'm going to take down the Colts blanket and put a display case right there just so everybody could stare at it. So
that should be behind glass. That should be behind glass.
It will be behind glass for sure. And it's going to say Beverly Champion across it. It's going to be awesome. But
Can I just say very quickly, Cargo made a t-shirt for the winner. And I said to her, I hope she made it in British sizes because I'm taking it home with me.
Cargo did make it. She made a really nice shirt. It's made of Mickey bubbles and it says awesome. 2019 Beverly and stuff. So it's pretty cool. So, but thank you again, Dan. I really appreciate it, buddy. And congratulations.
No, I'm not there yet, but thank you so much.
Well, you'll get there.
Thank you so much, pal. And I'll talk to you soon.
Everybody have a great night.
Bye, Steve.
See you, Steve.
Good night, Steve. Take care, man.
Night,
buddy.
Shep, Mr. Indy. Dude, what can I say? You're absolutely killing it on YouTube as well. I hope you're, so much that you're doing. So thank you so much for joining. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at Disney and riding Flight of Passage for it's your first
time. I know. It's crazy. I know.
I can't believe that, dude. Seriously.
I know.
Wow.
I'm still blown away that I haven't done it yet. But
if you come off that ride after me and Steve come on with you, and you come out of that ride and you say to me and Steve, like,
it was all right.
That was all right, or that was I will chuck you out that park.
I'll be staying in Pandora Land.
You better be after that ride. But again, thank you so much, Shep, for joining me as well. Just in that crew. Awesome guys. So obviously Steve, Shep, Patrick, and Dave. No hints for next week.
Yeah, I think Zip's gonna get it posted pretty soon. Maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll have it posted for next week. So
awesome.
But
awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, buddy. I'm so pumped for you, and I hope this gets it through there for you. And then everyone on the panel, amazing people. Love what all you guys do. Just truly honored to even be here with you guys. So
yeah, well, thank you, and I do appreciate it. And you should come back for a Fiasco show as well, because
yeah, absolutely,
that'll be awesome too. Well, thank you, Shep. RobFuz, Mr. RobFuz. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Thank you for coming in very quickly. Firstly, the Dole Philly crew, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. And Pete McDevitt, I'll take you up on that offer with a wrestling chat. That'd be awesome. Welcome in, RobFuz. Just very quick, very quickly, guys. If you haven't checked out my partner channel, RobFuz, I don't know what you guys are. Come on. Like it's a good friend of mine. We hang out a lot. There goes Shep. Shep's gone. See you, Shep. Thank you so much for just jumping in very quickly. And I really do appreciate you just jumping in very quick and all your support, of course.
Thank you, pal. Yeah, I just can't. I'm in the middle of 2 parties. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law have triplets. It was their birthday today, so we went to the triplets birthday party. Me and Frankie. I was trying to get Frankie to come on earlier, but he didn't want to come on. He just didn't want to. And tomorrow's my son John's birthday, so I'm smack in the middle of 2 parties. I just wanted to come say hi, show a little support. I'm sorry I wasn't here earlier. And hi guys, how's everyone doing today?
Yeah,
hey Rob. Hey everyone.
And you know what? I would love to do a pub talk, but I'd love to invite these guys on here as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It'd be so much fun.
All is welcome at the pub.
So when we do like an open pub, let's do it. But again, guys, if you haven't checked out RobFuz's channel, please do so. It's really wonderful channel. Frankie Friday was yesterday. So much fun, and a lot more streams to come for sure. Finally, I've got to come to this guy because he's here. But
North South.
My buddy Adam from Adam's Land. Of course, I've got to come to you, buddy. What can I say, dude? You're just we're never short of laughs, my friend.
No. It'll never end. The banter, the rivalry, as everyone likes to call it.
And we are looking forward to planning something in September, as we discussed on Dana Jaworski's birthday stream. Yes, we have something planned for September as well, something big, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yes, yeah. Let's. Well, we've got the wheels in motion now, so let's carefully plan this and make sure it all comes off, and we'll have a great time.
Exactly. Well, that's it. 3:10 in the morning. Been doing this for 2 hours and 10
I don't know
minutes.
how you guys do it. You're unbelievable. I deep respect.
And I think it's time for me to hit the hay. But again, guys, thank you everybody who joined. Thank you for everybody who's still here. Disney Nerd Herders, Adam from Adam's Land, Christie's Corner, Cinderella Loves Disney, RobFuz. Guys, and thank you everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for everybody who joined. Dana Jaworski, happy birthday again, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Pam's fam, thank you. Noah, Alan Roberts, Stacey Rogers, so good to see you here. Eye to Eye, Kyle, dude, you're awesome, pal. The Dolphily crew, Patrick for Zippity Doodad, thank you for joining earlier. Stacey Rogers, Cam's Corner, thank you so much. Rockin' Robin, the Limb Project, LSU Mom. Oh, Jones was here. John B. Houston was here. Everybody, Cargo was here. Guys, thank you so much. AGC Magic TV, good night to you as well. Thank you so much. And that's it. Episode 61 and a mega hangout in the books. Detroit Disney Duo, thank you to you too as well. Guys, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Episode 62 next week will be a really awesome show. So thank you so much. Have a great week, everybody. And live your life with a smile each and every day. And I'll see you guys all real soon. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Night.
Bye, guys.